Pay attention, crypto gossipators. Things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, as most of you know, we still don't have these burns happening, okay? And it is becoming very, very frustrating for a lot of the community. Everybody's getting angry. There's a lot of depression. You know, the mood is quite negative. So these are pretty much red candles in the air floating around when I'm talking about the psychological aspect of everything. But we do have some small pieces of information, so it's important that we actually look into this. I know this whole dilemma of the burns will be solved at some point, but now it just seems to be going on and on and on, and people are very hungry for some news. So guys, here you have it. It's all for you. So actually, on the Discord group, Da Vinci came out saying, "Dear Shibarium community, we're diligently working on the developments and progress will be as steady as necessary. The initially announced date was an estimate, and regrettably, there was a misunderstanding. We're human, not robots. Expect more details in the upcoming SHIB magazine. However, anyone who has read a blockchain understands. Let's remember this is an ecosystem, not a one token game. Appreciation goes to devs considering all assets to avoid favoring just one side. This situation highlights the team's dedication to investors over mere public image appeasement. As a holder, I express gratitude for that. Once the order burn system is operational, things will run more seamlessly. A heartful thank you to the SHIB community members who comprehend this and are withholding positive vibes." So, you know, we don't really have any direct answers, but at least something's been said, because we feel so, uncommunicated, and it feels like we're not really getting that much information. People are genuinely getting upset because they just were expecting something that was promised, something that they saw themselves in the document, well, in the SHIB magazine. They saw the date, and when they didn't get it, well, hey, no answers were given for that. It's a bit like, imagine you are told that you are gonna receive something and you're so excited about it. You go out there and it's just not there, and you're waiting and waiting. So what do? The next thing you do is you contact and figure out, where is that thing? Why didn't I get it? But in regards to them not delivering on the date as planned, and Da Vinci saying we're human, not robots, I get it. But maybe, perhaps, they should have been a little bit understanding that if they don't deliver on the dates, this would have created a lot of upset and frustration around the community, because this has been going on for quite a bit, with some deadlines not being met, and that creates even more FUD. Some people decide to leave the ecosystem. So please, really save the whole ecosystem. Be more transparent, and when things are not working out, like for example with the burning, okay, that was supposed to happen, at least communicate what is the issue, what's the problem, because we're sitting here and thinking, well, isn't it quite simple? All you do is just press the button, make it work. You already did it with 8,000 billion SHIB, okay, 75k worth dollars. So please make it happen again. Yet we're not seeing anything, and we're not told anything. Yet we are also always there, having to understand the fact that they are a decentralized ecosystem, that they're supposed to be transparent, and they're working towards all that decentralization. Yet we feel very alienated, okay? And I get it. I get the frustration, and I have some stuff to say about it as well, okay? So also look at Lucy. Then Da Vinci says burns will occur as announced. I don't have the timing, but there's no need to spam or spread misinformation every minute. I'm sure there's a reason for the delay, and information will be shared once we have it. Kindly respect the rules. Stay patient. Avoid spreading baseless negativity. Look, Da Vinci, yeah, he's acting as the moderator and is trying to calm the situation. But I think Da Vinci himself feels a bit lost, okay? So he's trying to protect a ecosystem that kind of is not communicating as much as possible. And I think he doesn't probably even have the real answers to this. So he's putting out all these like generic type of statements which are very kind of general, and that's the typical statement that you would put out when you don't really have any answers to anything. So I don't know what is going on for sure. And here we've got, you know, some comments like someone said, when you guys respect us, people will respect you guys. As soon as you know you can't keep your word for some reason, let us know. But no, you don't. You guys have no respect for us. We put our purely hard-earned money into this. It's true. It's true. People feel like, you know, they put in a lot of money. Especially a lot of investors here are those that are very, very desperate to change their lives. It's a fact, you know. They are looking for that quick flip. They're looking for that quick fix. And therefore it frustrates them even more because they feel like, you know, they are putting all their heart and soul. Yeah, it's true. We have top tier investors with more money. I get it, okay? And they probably maybe understand the process a bit better and they're willing to be more patient, because this is a case of not that it's not going to happen. Of course the burns will happen, guys. What do you think? They're just going to run away with it and it's just going to be over? Is it really worth it? I mean, if they did want to run away, they would probably do it with a way bigger sum, okay? But they are working on something that clearly isn't being as transparent as we would have liked it to be. Probably they're thinking right now, well, we made the mistake of putting out the date, shouldn't have mentioned any dates because now the whole community is going after us. Yes, it's true. And we have the right to go after you. Okay, we have the right to ask you questions and to hold you accountable, because that's where we're putting our money. I don't want to feel like my money is just being put somewhere where I can't even know what is going on with it. I'm expecting it to be looked after and to actually feel like, you know, you have some responsibility. And the smallest thing that you could do is just provide at least some clarifications as to what is going on. I'm sure it's some technical problems, probably some safety issues, but please talk, discuss, be a bit more open. Otherwise, the FUD is just growing and growing. Now there are a lot of theories about what could have potentially happened, and maybe, you know, they're using all this money for some Christmas bonuses or whatever. This stuff is going to spread and it's going to grow, and some people will believe in it because they just don't have any other answers to look at. Okay? So, guys, as of now, what we can do is just be patient. Because it looks like, you know, if people start fighting too much, or if they ask too many questions, they probably are going to be blocked, and they're going to be put away, and they won't be able to engage. I think they don't want very aggressive engagement, and that could turn into some aggressive engagement. I know a lot of you are very calm, sophisticated people, I get it, but some individuals, they're just going mental about this. I understand it, and it's going to be very hard to just sit there and wait it out for some people. And you know what? My biggest issue is that when they are not communicating enough, some investors may be like, oh, wait, so I'm basically in a community here where, well, an ecosystem, okay? I'm investing myself, investing my bag, investing my money, but pretty much putting everything in, and not really getting any answers, okay? Being told this and that. We know how investments can actually turn out. Some investments can turn out very well, but there's many people that have lost money before, many rug pulls, many issues. So people are a bit skeptical always, especially about cryptos. And cryptos need as much transparency as possible. So if some people are seeing this, they're witnessing this, they ain't seeing much price action going on, okay? The past year has been kind of low, so they're thinking, well, hold on a sec, why the hell would I want to be here? And they just take their money and they invest into something else, like, you know, Bonk's been going crazy. They go in with the FOMO, and then they probably even lose out more because they're trying to catch some growth, some peak which probably stops at some point and then starts going down and they're losing money. So they put themselves in a really horrible cycle. But this could have all been avoided if more answers were given at just in a quicker rate. Yes, they're going to come out and they're going to say, well, you know what, we gave you all the answers and here's the answer to this, and guys, stop fighting. I get it. But the question here is, couldn't you have just done it a bit quicker? Couldn't you have been ready? Because there's definitely an issue as to why this is happening, for sure. Okay? And, you know, I want people to be happy. I want the positive vibes to spread, because when there's more positive vibes, it's just more investors are going to join in. There's going to be more demand. And it's going to look like, you know, a healthy community for a lot of projects to go in. So the only thing we can do right now, and we're put on a very fine line, okay? So some people are saying, well, you know what? We have to complain. We have to shout. And others, they're saying, well, you know what? Maybe we just have to wait it out. Because if we start complaining, this FUD could really turn into something really horrible. And I don't want it to turn into horrible, because we know the power of social media. We know how we could actually break the whole thing. And it would be a big shame, because we are pretty much holding this bag, okay, that is supposed to turn into gold in the next bull run. And if we're going to carry on complaining and FUDing too much, if it goes over the top, it might just destroy our chances of ever making money, because the whole community is going to be broken and so many are going to leave, and it's going to be very tough to rebuild. But it's not, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be upset and angry, yes, but please control yourselves and find the right, the right line. Because listen, if we all just start, you know, being sad, the message is going to spread and it could actually make it even worse. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes, and I don't want to worsen it. So just give it a few extra days. And as I've said, I get it. You wanted it to be delivered. It did not get delivered. I would have loved to see how these burns actually turn out. What sort of impact would it have on the demand side, on price, all that stuff, on supply, the supply shock as well. But unfortunately, we just would have to wait for this. And we are going to have all these Da Vincis and Carls and so on. All these parts of the SHIB ecosystem probably putting out more statements that don't give us exact answers. But it's their job to keep the community together, and even in these difficult times. So I am very, very curious. I'm going to be watching the Shibarium website, going to be checking. And I think once the burn happens, it is going to be happy days. Hopefully from then on, we can actually start on a path of real peace and just real unity. Because that's what we are starting to lack. And yeah, a lot of you are going to tell me right now, well, it's the developers that are breaking the unity of this community. Yes, I get it. But once everything is working out, once they're working on all these blockchains and things to improve, things like this could happen, okay? And I don't think it is the only ecosystem out there that has kind of let the community down when they promised something on certain dates. But it is what it is. We just have to accept it. At this point, just try to accept it. It's hard, but try. So, guys, like I've said, this is all we have right now. Probably by the time, you know, this video comes out, probably we'll get more information. Maybe they would have already pressed on the burn button. But if you have any thoughts in regards to their behavior, let me know down below. This is a reminder that I do still care about the burning. This is why I'm making these videos. I'm going to make more stuff, okay? More content talking about this because I really want to connect with you guys. So make sure that you turn that notifications bell on with a subscription button, because we got so many videos coming out. And as usual, guys, a big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.